that count.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. Bodyguard is out there with Green, and it's Booker in at the small forward. And Carroll gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He was all alone on that one.
Luka won't take 3-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Carroll with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
2 on the clock. And it's Ayton missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Reeves against Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Carroll. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. Reeves in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Carroll. Fires from deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Hachimura. Dunn is checked in for Phoenix. And the 3-ball is good.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Carroll with the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Carroll's got 19 points.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Carroll for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
1:05 left here in the opening quarter. For the three. Rebound by Williams. Suns leading by 4. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. 25 points for the bodyguard.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
From deep, James. Carroll with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Traps in the tray.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Lakers trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Smart. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Reeves finds Hayes. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And they call an illegal screen here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Suns leading by 6. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded.
Oh, man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
He's cooled it.
My goodness.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Suns third.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Ball's knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out. It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Carroll with the three, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Reeves with the screen on Brooks. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. That one falls. Reeves has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Pass to Carroll from deep. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Smart, wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience.
Second personal foul.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Doncic passes to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them. I'd love to see them impose.
Oh, man. Always has his eyes open. Brooks sees a chance to set somebody else up right there.
Lakers trail by 20. Pass to LeBron. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean,
connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And so it's Phoenix cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Phoenix Suns. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus me in a foul shooting contest.
Or either of you versus me in a staying on topic contest?
Oh, good one, Ernie.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Suns.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Brooks will slide in at the forward for him. Green is out there with the bodyguard, and it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. Well, Phoenix shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73 connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, G.A. He has been spectacular.
Boy, it seems like every three he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
That's tipped. Pass to Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ayton's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Al. And good! He hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Puts up a deep 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
From 10 feet out, the shot by Carroll no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. That one goes. Count it.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A nice shot by Doncic. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Deep 2 from Carroll. He got it again. Sensational.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Lakers passing it around. LeBron against Booker. Reeves. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 19 points for Austin Reeves.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
Phoenix. Carroll. Third personal foul.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for 8. Jake LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range. Good, he hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Running, he's checked in for the Suns. And another one!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Carroll with the 3, and another one falls.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
James gets the bucket. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
For Phoenix, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Joseph Love of the Laker Bears.
El Phoenix shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Smart on the wing, defended by Richards. And it's LaRavia missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Connects again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points. A mark that...
Yet another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
Here's LaRavia. Allen defending. Pass to Smart. They need this. And the Lakers with another miss.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And Carroll gets it to go.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where and even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
You know, this man's been lights out, and to put it simply, he's putting on a show, and he knows he's got the hot hand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Koloko's checked in, and Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Suns making a change here as well. Iguodaro's checked in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Smart against Allen. Right wing, out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
And the Suns making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. Allen for the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. From deep, Reeves. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Phoenix.
And Allen launches it from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? The Suns have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. This one for 3, and the Suns miss again. Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
A baseline J. Again, Allen missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the bodyguard.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
James sets the screen for Doncic. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Iguodala. Richards. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Gillespie, the pass to Allen. Buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building.